So in the latest video, I teach you a lot of features from the new Create Mode Update 6. And I left the most important for last, because there is a feature in this update that lets you automate everything. Literally everything. So first, let's talk about shops. Yeah, you can make shop. To create a shop, we need to first talk about tablecloth. They come in all colors, and you can place them in any block. They also added these table covers, which are basically the same but with andesite, brass, and copper materials. You can place any item in a tablecloth, and it can go up to 4 of them. If you right click a stock keeper with a tablecloth, you can select any item that you want to sell. After you selected the item, and amount of it, you can place it anywhere in a block. The cloth will display the item that you've selected. In this little square, you can place anything as price. You can place something like emeralds or dirt blocks. You can hold right click to change the amount of the price, and when you right click this cloth, you get a shop list. You can right click any tablecloth with this to add more items to the list. And when you already have all the items that you want to buy, you can go over to the stock keeper and right click it with the shop list. If you have the items to pay for it, it would automatically remove it from you. And also for the shop owner, the emeralds or diamonds that work as price, they will deposit on the stock ticker, so you can put a chute below it to collect all the items. Now let's go with the most overpowered item that they added. This little thing lets you automate everything. So you can connect factory gadgets to stock links, and you can place them on packagers. Now if I place any item in it, it will tell me how many are there of it. For example, there is 0 redstone in this chest. But we connected it to this link. That means that this factory gadget has access to our storage. If you hold right click, you can select an amount. If we select like 20 redstone, it will see that this chest is missing redstone. And don't forget to put an address to it, or else it won't know where to send the redstone. You can put the frog's name so he can pick it up. It will request some from this packager. This frog will pick it up and place it in a chain, and this one right here will pick it up and place it in the chest. But this is not the best feature of the factory gauge. See, if you place a cardboard wall, you can place factory gauges that are linked to a stock link. If you place an item in it, you can see how many is there of it. Now imagine we don't have a single bit of cyan wool, but we want to have some. Well, we have wool and cyan dye in the vault. So cyan wool is made from 2 ingredients. That means that we will place 2 factory gadgets connected to the vault and place the items on it. Now we can right click this one and connect it to both of the ingredients needed. If you have them, then you can continue. Now that we have this connected, we can decide if you want to send the items to you and you craft it, or if you want to craft automatically. So if I have this crafting station here where we have a frog that can pick up those ingredients and craft them, then this one picks it up and sends it to the vault, we can go over to the factory gauge, select automatic crafting, and put the frog's name down here. Oh, and also select an amount. The factory gauge will send a link to the stock link saying, hey, there is some cyan wool missing, so we need to send the ingredients to make it. The packager will send a box with the ingredients, and the frog will place it in the conveyor belt. This frog will pick it up, it gets filtered, unpacked, and craft. Then it gets packed again and sent to the vault. And it does that until it has all the cyan wool. So yeah, a pretty cool item. But we could have added more items to this. Like to make wool we need string, and to make cyan we need more colors. And what if we always want wool in here? Well, we can also select an item amount and address for the wool. So if there was also wool missing, it sends some string to craft more. Note, the factory gauge will send the perfect amount needed to make all the materials. So if one of the boxes doesn't reach the vault, it will stay without finishing until you fix it. So watch out with that. But we can also make items smelt automatically. If we have a smelting system set up, we can place an address for the items that require smelting, and it will also do it automatically. For example, this frog is called Bulk Blast Frog, and I want to have more iron in here. And I have raw iron that I can cook. Well, I select to connect this iron to the raw iron, and in the iron factory gauge I can select an address and it will send the raw iron to smelt. Note, when you are making the automatic crafting setup, make sure to connect all the mechanical crafters with a wrench. And also, you will need a very special block when you are doing it, the repackager. Imagine you have a lot of crafting recipes. Well, they could get mixed up, and this is where the repackager comes in. If there is a box with messed up crafting recipes, this repackager will fix it for you. Very important block. And final little note, you can set up anything with these factory gadgets. You can place a pressing station that will press the ores into sheets, or even a gold farm that only activates when it's missing gold. There is so much to do with this. So to make the ultimate test, I have here every item needed to craft a wrench, and every item also has an amount, so if there is some missing, it will use a recipe connected to it to craft more. And look at all of these boxes. You can connect the factory gauge to a redstone link. You can place the other redstone link on the clutch. If there is more than the item amount needed, it will send a constant redstone signal to the other one, which will make the clutch stop rotating. And if it has less, it will stop sending power, which will make the clutch start moving. Now this is useful, for example, a cobblestone farm with a drill. If it needs cobblestone, it will start mining, and if it doesn't, it will stop the machine. You could use this for more machine ideas, but I'll let you with that example. Another little thing that they added is the pulse timer. This block can be configured to make a redstone signal every now and then. I can put it to every second it produces a redstone signal, or every hour. And the last thing that I haven't talked about is the cardboard stuff that they added. First, these two cardboard blocks are new. You can craft them with cardboard, which is made by pressing pulp, which is made with any nature crop or block and some water. They also added cardboard armor, which if you're wearing the full set, you can shift and become a little box. This will make you invisible to mobs, just don't get too close. And finally, they added this cardboard sword, which does no damage but can knock mobs. Kinda like a knockback sword, but that deals no damage. And well, I think that was the entire update. Surely the best one, right above the trains update. Don't forget to like the video and comment, and if I missed anything in the update, you can tell me and I might make a community post about it. Goodbye everyone, and I'll see you next time.